Hey folks, welcome into the News 12 Now desk. Thanks for joining us. Nick Proto, Will Rio here. We're following up with one of our bigger stories that we're working on, just kind of going a little bit of a deeper dive here. There's a lot to this story, a lot we don't really know yet. So we're just going to kind of go through what we know and then where we go from here. The story we're talking about is the death of a 1-year-old Alexavia. She was found dead in her home in Aiken. The deputy said she died from cardiac arrest. Her mother has been charged on fentanyl charges or drug charges,
Correct.
not related to the death specifically. These are separate charges. Nobody's been charged in the death of the baby yet, right?
Correct. Yeah, that's right. Just a lot of information, a lot of questions after everything has come out. We got new details in an incident report yesterday from the Aiken County Sheriff's Office, but what we know right now, just from what the incident report says from the Sheriff's Office, the mother, Alexandra Howell, she stated that her daughter, her oldest daughter, started having migraines, didn't really feel well. So she told deputies in the statement that she originally took her to MCG Hospital in Augusta, but then changed her statement stating that she actually took her oldest to Aiken Regional Medical Center. Then deputies started seeing some inconsistencies in the report that was written and then started asking questions about what really happened that day. Well, the mother, Alexandra, said that she took her daughter to Aiken Regional and waited in the ER, and then changed her statement again, saying that they drove there and sat in the vehicle in the parking lot. That's because when they left, she said that her oldest started feeling better, said that she felt fine now, so they actually waited in the parking lot of Aiken Regional outside the hospital for an hour and a half before driving back to their home on L&L Lane. So that's when the youngest, Alexavia, fell asleep in the back of the vehicle on the way home. The mother took her out, put her in the bedroom while she was still asleep. At that point, we know that she went back into the bedroom. The mother went back into the bedroom to get keys, wanted some cigarettes, and was going to go to the store. She had noticed that Alexavia felt cold but was still breathing at that point, so she took her out of the bed, laid her on the floor next to an air vent to try to warm her up. That's according to the incident report. She started looking for a black and mild cigar, went looking for keys, and then that's when the homeowner of the house actually came in and was like, "What's going on?" Alexavia had blue lips, blue face at that point. That's when they started CPR and called law enforcement, and that's pretty much what we know right now based on the incident report. I ran into the homeowner yesterday who gave some other details, unconfirmed at this point, so we're just waiting to hear what comes out of the autopsy that is actually scheduled for today. Just reached out to the coroner not too long ago to get an update when we might expect to get that report.
Yeah, and so we kind of have two separate things going on here. We have the 1-year-old who is dead, and then we have the mother charged with something else. So
The table
our desk started about. You got the button over there. All right.
Yep.
Back to what we were talking about. So we have a 1-year-old who is dead, and now we have a mother charged with drug possession, and these are kind of two totally separate things. So where do we stand on these drug charges? What are those from?
Yeah, so in the incident report, it says that, and we've got it right here, so we're reading off of it. So it says that she was arrested on pending charges for fentanyl. I asked the Aiken County Sheriff's Office what exactly that means. Were the drugs in the house? Were they in a car? What did she have them on her? They couldn't say exactly where it was, just that she had possession when all of this had happened.
Gotcha. So that one still, I guess, pending as well. We heard from
Yeah.
She went to court yesterday for that or for something else?
It was to see where the placement was going to be for her two oldest children, because she is going through all of this. So that was a result of the charges for fentanyl that she was just given.
Okay, so again, there's a lot to this story, but we did want to come up here and just kind of try to clear some things up because we know there are a lot of questions. We've got a lot of questions, and that's why you said you've reached out to the coroner and you're trying to dig a little deeper into that.
And it's just, this is so different because we did have the chance to actually talk with the mother. In a lot of cases like this, we don't typically do that, but she reached out to us to try to tell her side of the story, to share what had happened that day, and the main thing that she wanted to get across was who her 1-year-old child was as a child. She says she was very happy, very healthy baby, didn't have any pre-existing medical conditions according to the mother. She also said that she doesn't know what happened that day, and that's why it's so hurtful right now for her, and they're waiting on the autopsy report. So the baby that we know of did not die from fentanyl as of right now. We don't know what kind of drugs other than fentanyl that were in the house or where they were at all, really. So just so many questions. That autopsy report should give us some more insight as to what exactly happened that day.
Yeah, and again, that autopsy is scheduled for this morning, so we've been following up with this. We'll continue to follow up with this, and as soon as we know information that is confirmed, we will, of course, pass it on to you guys. But right now, that's kind of where we stand with this case. 1-year-old Alexavia Aguirre has died from an apparent cardiac arrest. She was about to turn 2, I believe, next month. So
February 11th, yeah, was her second. So they're getting ready for her birthday. That was coming up. So
just
sad situation.
it's sad, and now you've got this mother who doesn't really know what stands next for her. But again, we will follow up with that and let you know. Will, thank you for the update there, and folks, hope you enjoyed this quick little update on the News 12 Now desk. Thanks for tuning in.